Andres, thanks for being here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You went through a spiritual awakening, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You moved, you basically gave up the things that were of monetary value and went through this awakening.
Yes, I'm currently still giving it up. It's very hard. You know, there's still tools useful, but I am moving away from that into something new.
Okay, and what you're moving into basically is trying to correct something that doesn't please you. So you travel all through the desert, you travel all through the area, and what do you see? What have you found?
I go out in the deserts, and you might think that there's a little bit of trash out there, what you see on the roads, but when you go further into the desert, you find where people are dumping entire vehicles, tens and tens of tires at each little location. You'll find a lot of antifreeze, coolants, refrigerants, oils, motor oils, that is, plenty of appliances that are leaking whatever they are carrying. Just everything that you could think, and there's also the animals.
You have found dead animals.
Yeah, I found dead animals directed by some people in the 4x community. There's people out there being helpful, and they do know where most of it's at, but there is animals out there.
All right. So you've observed this, and you want to do something about it. Who have you talked to? Have you talked to cities? Have you talked to the county?
I've talked to them, and the thing is, I don't want to single anybody out. I don't want to point fingers. You know, I'm out there, and I'm going to be doing something about it regardless, and I don't want this to turn into too much time wasted and energy expended trying to make these phone calls, set up meetings, but I do try, and maybe it's a slow process, but it will get done. But I have talked to a few cities. I've been to a city meeting. They gave me a phone number who to talk to. I made appointments. I haven't heard back, but I'm not trying to blame nobody. You know what I mean? They may be busy, and I don't want to create more whatever that would be than we already have. You know, I just focus on the problem.
Okay. And ultimately, what would you like to see done?
I would like to see it just, for the most part, all the trash picked up, everything clean. We got our great views back together. We got no pollution. We don't have none of the, what you see out there. We don't have none of these things because it's a huge problem. I don't even know where to start, actually. It's just like, I don't want our children to grow up, because I just had a son, and I don't want him to grow up in a world where he sees things on the side of the road, and it's just, that's a normal, you know what I mean? What I want to teach my son. My son, I want him to see things, and I want him to change things, and for the better of not just himself, but for everybody. And that's what I do want to see, everybody in the community kind of come together, put aside all our differences, because those differences mean nothing in the greater scheme of things, you know? This is our world. This is what nurtures us, and we should probably take care of it, because if we love our children, we should give them something. Once they see that people care, maybe they'll realize they're doing harm and change their ways. It's simple.
All right. Appreciate you coming in tonight, and thank you for exposing this and sharing it, and now maybe people will figure out a way to work together. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you.
All right.